they are crazy. I gotta make this next right somehow. So I'm gonna have to get in this left lane just to make that right hand turn. Look at this dog in this sidecar. That's great, man. That's funny.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the third left.
He's just chilling. There's no way our dogs would get in a motorcycle. You remember when I tried to get him in the golf cart? Maybe if I dump my axle here, it'll help us turn. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. When that light turns green, I'll dump it. Hello? Sure. No, that'll work. We have a drop about 40 miles from your pickup first thing in the morning. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. All right, sounds good. All right, bud. Appreciate it. Yep. Who wants this pickup around here?
Dude.
Yeah. He's like, take your time. Don't be in a rush.
These houses are cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I thought that was a plastic slide coming out the front.
Wow.
Huh?
This is cool looking.
I mean, Pennsylvania's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're heavy. I mean, honestly, this is probably the heaviest we've ever been. Within 20 pounds of being 80,000 pounds. And that's if he's telling me the truth. We might have still been over a little bit. He probably thought, oh, he'll probably burn it off the fuel.
Continue at 15th Street.
I mean, that's the thing about Pennsylvania, man, too. It's got all these little hills, man. I mean, this right here, if you had an RGN, you'd probably scrape right here. I wonder what those guys do about planning their trips. I mean, you could come over that empty, but you couldn't come over that loaded.
Oh, yeah.
We've been up this road before, because I remember that little shop with that sign saying, have you been praying, or are you praying?
Yeah. I remember that house. So
Joe Biden commie. Yeah, we've been here before. Woo, we are heavy. 80,040 pounds. I don't know if you guys can see that. 80,040 pounds. We're 11.9 on our drive or our steers. We're 28,820 on our drives, and we're 39,320 on our trailer axles. 40 pounds isn't much. Most states will give us an extra 500 to 300 due to our APU. But honestly, 40 pounds, we'll burn that off before we get to our first weigh station. And I think it said 50 miles. Fuel weighs like 7 pounds a gallon. We get about 5 to 6 miles per gallon. So you figure we'll probably burn 10 gallons before we get to the first weigh station. So you're looking at 70 pounds. So we should just squeak right in. Dang, was that a rental truck and it broke down? That sucks. All right. Oh, did we get the rate con for the Alabama load?
Yeah.
Rate con for the Alabama load. Hell yeah. I can't believe I got $400 more than what they posted for during today's messed up brokerage.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. All right, we'll see you there. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Is that even a cop? Maybe not. I mean, it would be hilarious if it is. No, he's definitely stopped. Look at him. He tried to drive through that. Good morning. So we ended up having to take the Ohio Turnpike on the 80 yesterday, and I came up with the bright idea, hey, let's Let's stop at the first rest area and get a shower and grab something to eat. Just in case there's not really much parking at the last one, because we plan on stopping at the last rest area on the turnpike. Man, I don't know what the people were doing that were in the showers there, but they were in the showers for over an hour. Finally, one of the guys come out and we go in and we take a shower. Lita ran out of hot water. So that sucked. But it ended up putting us a little later than what I was hoping for. But it's 9:51 right now. Looks like we're at the right place. I don't know if I told you, we did end up getting that load. Or that, it's a crane. It's some type of a crane. Guy says we need ramps to unload, but not to load. Maybe this is the spot. Is this the spot? Is this the spot?
Yeah. The fat boys.
Watch out, fat butts.
So, it's that gate.
Is there room to turn around in there or what?
I don't think so.
So what do they need me to do? Back in?
Back in, I guess. I don't know. I don't think you can turn around in there.
Alright. Let me go see this on the camera fast then. Well, we are unloaded. It is 11:20. It took a bit to unload, but it wasn't the place's fault. This stuff is honestly just a nightmare. The way that they stack it, and it's just a nightmare. So, I don't know if I told you guys, shortly after we booked this load, the guy was like, when can you be there? I was like, I can be there, you know, fairly early. I'm glad that he ended up calling me back and was like, hey, don't worry about getting, he's like, would it be a, did we come from the right? Yeah, we came from the right. He's like, would it be an issue to pick this up at 12 or at lunchtime? I was like, no, that's not a problem. He's like, all right, something about they had to check something out, but he's like, yeah, take your time, don't be in a rush. So it says we're gonna be there at 12:15 now, so it all worked out for the best. Yeah, anyways, it took a while for them to unload just because it's a pain in the butt. That stuff is kind of a pain in the butt.
At the end of the street, turn
Look at that black van thing over there.
Looks like a food truck.
Yeah, it's all black. Alright, we are about an hour away. I'm excited. I think Alabama's doing good. I hope it's doing good. Shoot, we just took a load to Alabama. Huh?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna run by and see Grandma today. And I don't know how long we'll stay. because I'd like to be able to get down to Alabama and still do a 34. Right now we have 38 hours left on our weekly clock. And I don't know if we actually need a 34, but you just never know what the next week's gonna be like. It could be crazy. All right, see you there. Alright, we're in Ohio right now. I had to do a load check. But shortly after getting this this crane loaded up, I pulled right out of the facility, pulled over on the side of the road, and I wanted to double check all the chains and stuff, just to be sure. I think I told you guys some of the lights on the trailer on the back would randomly stop working sometimes, but every time I'd like stop to fix them, they would be working. So it's like, how do I fix something that isn't broken, right? Well, it wasn't working when we pulled out. So I got back there and I got a plastic box where all the wires run into, and there's like bolts, and you just put the eyelets on there and then you tighten them down with nuts or whatever. And I pulled that cover off and I got to looking around, and I kind of figured it was a ground. Something was wrong with the ground. So I found the ground lug and I took the nut off, and I was taking all the eyelets off, and I'm like, I don't see anything wrong. Well, the first wire that goes onto that bolt is the main wire that comes off that main wiring harness that I ran all the way back. Put everything back together, still not working. I troubleshooted a couple more things. I ended up taking that back off and pulling that ground wire off. And the ground wire that's in that, I bought one of those, it's like a big fat wire that like the good trailer manufacturers use. That's got all the wires inside that one big wiring harness. For whatever reason, that ground wire is completely rotten. Like, I went to go touch it and it snapped in half. So I don't know what the deal is with that ground wire rotting like that, but I'm gonna have to figure out something. I don't know. I have no idea. So then what I did was, I was like, I'll just run me a quick little self-tapper, grounding screw, run it to the trailer frame, and we'll be good from there. Did that, still not working. And I'm like, well, what in the world? So I have my little test light, and I'm testing to make sure that it's getting power, and it's getting power. So I'm like, I don't understand what's going on here. If I'm getting power, how come my running lights and my turn signals and stuff aren't working? Well, I have another test light that tells me the voltage. So I went and got that, and I was only getting 3.4 volts to the trailer. So I come up to the front where you plug the plug in, took that apart, and there's a couple of wires that are like the salt has started corroding those wires. So I cut the ends off of those, and I re-strip them and put them back in. Go back there, voltage at the front, and I was getting like 13 volts. Go back to the back, check the volt, and I'm getting 3.4 volts. Now what I didn't realize was when I was checking the voltage up front, I was using the ground wire that was in the pigtail. But I couldn't use the ground wire that was on the back because it was rotten and broken. So me and Lita's like troubleshooting, trying to figure this out. And finally I realized with me grounding my test light to the frame of the trailer and then testing the wires, I would get 3.4 volts. But if I use the actual ground wire, I would get like 13 volts. So I ended up having to go back to the back. I had to strip that big wire back some where I could get a hold of a piece of that ground wire where it was decent, and then connect it all in, and then it all started working again. So, oh, your lips are chapped too?
Yeah.
It's cold and windy. So for whatever reason, that ground wire is just rotten at the end. And only that wire. All the other wires are good, I think. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't move them around. But I'm going to have to strip that whole section back, move that forward. I don't understand. Like, I put heat shrink tubing on it. I did everything to try to protect it from the elements. I put it in that plastic box, and then I caulked around that plastic box. But the lugs that are in there that you're supposed to attach the wires to, some of them are really rusty. So there's some, of course it's at the back of the trailer where all the water gets flung to, so I don't know. I've got it rigged up right now, but we're gonna go see Grandma tonight. We'll probably sleep there tonight, leave in the morning, drive to Alabama. I think we should be able to get pretty close by Saturday. Hopefully do our 34 Sunday, and then deliver this Monday. But while we're on our 34, I need to try to figure out a longer alternative for the wiring, because I have it rigged up. Like, I don't know where all my wiring connectors are. They must be at the house, because I usually keep all that stuff in there. I've got like butt connectors and stuff, but I need those connectors with the eyelets where I can feed them onto the bolts. But there's none in the truck unless I use them all. Unless I took them out when I was doing some wiring on the Mustang, which I need to stop doing. I need to have 2 separate sets, one for this truck, one for my garage. So we'll probably end up having to stop by Walmart or Harbor Freight or something like that and get some more of those wire connectors, because I'm gonna have to change that up, figure something out. I don't know. We should get to Grandma's like 7:30. Lita checked. We were gonna take an Uber to her house. Well, first I thought, well, maybe I can disconnect my trailer and just bobtail. And then I was like, I mean, that's a lot of work. And then on top of, I think my grandma has some low-hanging trees on her road. It's like, man, I might not be able to bobtail. And I'm like, it's really cold to take the Sur-on. So Lita got on Uber and checked Uber, and they wanted $28. It's only like 3 miles from where we're gonna be parking the truck. $28. And it shows that it's 16 miles. I'm like, it's not 16 miles, it's like 3 miles. So she gets back on, punches in the addresses again, and then it drops it from $28 to $10. I'm like, why would it change? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if it goes like 16 miles from where the driver is at that point, and now that there might be a driver closer to where we want to take an Uber to, it's a little cheaper, or what. But I don't know. So we might end up just riding the Sur-on in the 30-degree weather. What do you think?
That's probably what's going to happen.
I mean, I don't mind paying $10 for an Uber to her house and then $10 back, but we may end up taking a $10 Uber to her house, and then when it's time to take an Uber back, there might not be an Uber available.
Yeah.
Or it could be $50 to go 3 That's crazy. I'm not doing that. So we'll go see Grandma. Like I said, we won't sleep at her house because we have the dogs and we're gonna have to take the Sur onto her house, obviously. But we park at a Waffle House and then ride from there, and then we'll just leave in the morning. You're a needy little doggy, ain't you? Huh? You're a needy little doggy. You're a needy little doggy. All right, well that's the deal. I mean, I bet we worked on the wiring on this trailer for 2.5, 3 hours, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I could not figure out what was going on with it. Why I was only getting 3.4 volts, which is wild. Like, I guess the trailer's not grounded to anywhere. You would think that the fifth wheel would ground it enough to the truck, but I guess not. I have no idea, but for some reason 3.4 volts. So I'm gonna have to cut a section off of each end, because even the end that's plugged into the trailer plug